Coming up to two-step. What's up, guys? Big Clive 34 coming at you today with Cars and Clive, the antidote for your automotive hangover. Now, it seems like it's been forever since we've done one of these, so I'm not going to insult everyone by saying that we're coming at you every Monday at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but you should know that that's always the goal. I've been learning a lot about making weekly shows or videos or whatever. With other videos, I can just put whatever wherever I want, like move videos around and push stuff forward and backwards. But if you have to have one segment on one day, it gets into a lot of planning ahead and stuff like that I honestly haven't been that great with. So the goal is to bring you one of these every single Monday, and I'm learning a lot on how to do that. But anyway, we're here, and this week we're bringing you 5 inventions for cars that actually exist that are just going to blow your mind with how stupid they are. Some you might have heard of. Others, there's a good chance you probably haven't. 90% chance that you probably haven't heard of some of these at least. And we're going to get right into that list, but real quick before we do that is I wanted to tell you guys about this new thing I'm doing, Car Guy Buy of the Day. Basically, the idea behind it is that I recently became an Amazon affiliate. I get to show you guys products that I like. If you like them, you can go buy them straight from Amazon at no extra cost to you, and I prefer not to advertise to you guys things that I've never heard of. I like showing you things that I've used firsthand or that I've seen work great, and a lot of products out there. I'm not saying that they're bad, I just don't feel comfortable advertising them. But anyway, Car Guy Buy of the Day this week. It doesn't seem real performance oriented, but it's this little phone grabber. If you're interested in buying this, I have had great success with this mount, so I'm going to throw a link down in the description if you want to pick one up. We're going to see how this works. If it doesn't work out, great. We can cut the whole thing all together, and there will be no more Car Guy Buy of the Days. If it doesn't work great for you, if it doesn't work great for me, whatever. So let's get into these 5 wacky, weird, unwarranted inventions. Kind of tried to organize these in like least dumb to most dumb fashion. So number 5, it's still pretty dumb. You have probably seen these before, and I don't know, they're just why. Anything that makes your car look like a person. When I see someone driving down the road with eyelashes on their car, I wonder what's going through their head. I mean, I guess to each their own. Everyone has their personal taste, but I just really don't think that, I don't know, I think they're the stupidest thing ever invented. Somebody probably made $1 million off them, like somebody made $1 million off Pet Rock, but it is what it is. So, on to the next one, number 4. Number 4, you'll start to get where I'm coming from. Now, I don't remember where I got this one from. I think it was a Jalopnik article or something like that. Like, 1 or 2 of these came from a Jalopnik article, so I want to give them a shout out real quick. But basically, it's this thing called the wrist twist. Basically, what happens is instead of having a steering wheel, somebody decided that, hey, I can make money by trying to literally reinvent the wheel. But I think that the part that makes this so horrible is the actual advertising. I found it kind of funny. No, I don't think it's funny to be derogatory to women, but it's funny to see the contrast in how advertising works between then and now. Because you take one look at this ad for this completely ridiculous product, and you can tell it's old because they're like talking down on this girl hardcore in this advertisement. And it's just like amazing to see the contrast between the today and back in the day. And on top of it, the invention is just kind of like really out of nowhere, has no purpose. It's just whoever thought of it probably just don't really think they were trying to better anything. They were trying to convince people that they were trying to better something. So check this out.
This Mercury Park Lane convertible is being used to test average driver attitudes to an experimental steering control system, which could replace the familiar steering wheel. Called the Wrist Twist Steering Control, it was developed for Mercury by ex-missile engineer Bob Rumpf, who is ready to send the car off with a driver who promises to be about as non-technical as they come. Getting in is easy enough. Elimination of the steering wheel means additional room that is mighty important on entry and exit. Although the appearance may seem startling at first, the wrist twist steering control takes very little practice to get used to. 2 5-inch rings turn simultaneously and are manipulated easily with one or both hands. Most women will agree that parking is the most taxing part of driving, but not with the wrist twist. Still relaxed and comfortable, she literally dials her way into this tight spot.
So that's number 4. Coming in at number 3, somebody actually at one point in time invented a microwave designed specifically to plug into your car and use. Now, if you can't go without getting in your car and using a microwave, you should probably seriously reevaluate. Look at this plane landing as I'm doing what I'm doing. Look at it. I don't even know if you can see that from here or not, but that's pretty darn cool. But if you can't get in your car without using a microwave, you probably have some serious life choices that you really need to reevaluate. Now, I can kind of understand maybe if you're going camping or something like that, but this isn't marketed at that, and I think campers have plugins. I don't know, like use a campfire. There's no reason why anybody should need a microwave in their car. Coming in at number 2, yes, it gets worse than having a microwave in your car. This is kind of a 1-2 punch, and this is very, very American of these inventors. So the first thing, I don't even believe I'm actually saying that this is a real invention. The first thing that's a part of this 1-2 punch of wacky inventions that come in at number 2 is the steering wheel tray to eat food off of. Now, when I first looked at it, I was like, well, I mean, it's kind of like if you eat enough in your car that you need a fucking tray to go on your wheel, you're kind of probably a slob. But I guess if you could use your wheel and have the tray there, I mean, maybe somebody could use it, but you can't. It's just a tray that attaches to your wheel, so if you turn, your food's going everywhere. So essentially you have to sit in one place and eat on it. There's really a simple way around this, you know, by going inside the fucking store and eating. The second part of this 1-2 punch is, of course, the complimentary French fry holder that can hold your French fries on your air conditioning vent. Again, guys, come on, seriously, do we really need this shit? Like, someone's really, really reaching far to try and invent something to make some money off of. And the worst part is, there probably are people out there who drive around with a fucking French fry holder in their car. Yeah, that's a thing. Just wrap your head around that next time you feel like a piece of shit that somebody's driving around with a French fry holder in their car. The number 1 stupidest idea of any car invention that I've ever seen in my entire life. There is actually a grill extension designed to use heat from your exhaust to cook your food. I don't even think that I should have to explain why this is a bad idea, but I am anyway. I am not sure if you know about this, but carbon monoxide that comes from your exhaust is literally a means that somebody uses to kill themselves with. So why the fuck would you take an exhaust gas that somebody tries to use for suicide and use it to cook your food with? Because even if you aren't inhaling it, odds are you're going to get sick. Now, being just from the pictures, it looks like it's a little hot plate and not exactly using the gases themselves to cook your food with. And that might be where they try and get away from that idea, but there is no chance that I'm taking any risks of using exhaust gas to heat my food, because what if there's a leak in that? You're going to get incredibly sick from eating that. And I also don't see a situation that arises with, hey, I have some raw meat and I'm in the middle of nowhere, let me just cook it on my exhaust. Why is my exhaust working? Because my car is working and I can clearly get home to a place where I don't have to fucking cook roadkill on my exhaust with. Maybe I'm a cynic, but I guess that's just the way things are. So just a reminder, guys, check out that car guy buy of the day. This little guy has really saved me some hassle with my phone. Put that in the description. Remember to, as always, like this video if you enjoy the content in the video and on the channel, and leave a comment below. What do you think of this list? What are some other things that you might have seen that belong on this list above what I mentioned? Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you for subscribing. We're trucking in on 110,000 subscribers now. Thanks to everyone who has joined somewhere along the way. I really appreciate it, guys. I will catch you next time.